I'd say that Abyss Actors is probably one of the most underrated decks in the game right now because it is really good at countering the meta, especially Orcas, because of Sealed Tombs. Sealed Tombs prevents your opponent from banishing cards or special summoning cards from their graveyard the turn you activate the skill, but your life points must be lower than your opponent's by 1,000 or more. That means most decks will trigger it using Cosmic, but we have a card inside our deck within an archetype that does that for us, and it happens to be the best card of our deck. Madonna has an effect as a Pendulum skill to pay 1,000 life points to add a Bisector Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. And it has a really good scale of a 0. So every time you play this deck, your goal is to set Madonna and use its effect to search, and then you can use your skill. And if your opponent is, unfortunately for them, playing Orcust, they kinda can't do anything because they couldn't banish their Orcust from their graveyard or special summon back their Orcust from the graveyard. And even though it only lasts for one turn, it's enough in most cases, because you can always push for game with your Superstar, which has a pretty high attack and also allows you to set a Abyss Script from your deck, which pops cards. And because Abyss Script is probably the only way in the deck for you to get rid of your opponent's monsters, it becomes a big problem if your opponent has a monster that couldn't be destroyed by card effects, something like a Dengirsu that could protect itself. And also, this deck has a problem with monster disruptions like Roach, which can negate your Pendulum summoning of Superstar. Because even though Superstar prevents your opponent from activating spell or trap effects, when it's summoned, it doesn't prevent monster effects, so your opponent can still activate Roach to negate and destroy your level 5 or higher Pendulum summons. That's why we're playing 3 copies of Mind Control, because Mind Control has a very good effect that takes your opponent's monsters and lets you grab it, basically. So it gets around protection effects like Dengirsu, and also you can get rid of your opponent's monster disruptions before you actually start doing your Abyss Actor combos. And you can always use that monster that you stole plus any monster that you normal summoned to make a link monster. So if you're using Mind Control and linking that monster off, you're most likely gonna use it on Pentastag because it has a downwards pointing arrow. So you can pendulum summon a monster in that down arrow. And if you don't really care about that down arrow, you could make Nightmare Phoenix or Nightmare Cerberus to pop your opponent's back row or special summon the monster. And I would like to mention that Utopia Ray is actually really accessible in this deck, because you're always paying life points with Madonna. Your life points will get really low at in games where you play for a long time. When in grind games, when your opponent has dealt some damage to you by maybe attacking your Sasiruki, and also your effective Madonna, your life points will oftentimes get below 1,000, and you can just make Utopia and go for an OTK with a Utopia Ray. So yeah, and the new box actually gave us more support for the deck. We got extras, which is really good because it allows us to search Madonna more easier. Before we had extras, we had to rely on Wild Hope, and Wild Hope only searches when it's destroyed, so we have to play cards like MST or Sky Iris to pop itself as a skill to search Madonna. But now we don't have to rely on that. That's why we're only playing 2 copies of Wild Hope, because extras could search Madonna as well. And that is also the reason why we're not playing Cosmic, we're playing MST in this deck, because in some very corner cases where you don't draw an extra or a null Madonna, you still want an MST to pop your own Wild Hope to trigger its search. That's why we're playing MST. And yeah, we're playing Warning Point just because it's a good trap that is not limited to free. So yeah, I think this deck will do pretty well in Stage 1 of the World Champions. And maybe even Stage 2 if you're like persistent enough. That's pretty good. We have an MST to pop our opponent's set back row, which we will do right now. And he could destroy a card we control, I guess. You can destroy my MST. Okay, now we just normal summon extras. Mellow. Mellow effect. Grab Sassy. Wait, we definitely missed lethal. We missed a lethal. Because I'm stupid. I don't know if you can see it, but I missed a lethal. I missed a lethal. Okay, as long as our opponent couldn't win this turn, it's still fine. We can still make it. Okay, he's only playing something. He's only summoning one monster. That's good. And also because he already used the trap, he probably doesn't have another one. Okay, he's activating Cosmic. He's actually not banishing my Madonna, which is weird. But, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have another trap. And it looks like he doesn't want to activate his spell because he wants to keep his scales. Okay, I'm pretty sure we win in this position. I'm thinking a good way to ensure that we win this. I guess we just make Pentastag, right? I think I'm just completely overthinking what I should do. Okay, this time we're gonna be smart and actually use the pendulum effect of extras to special summon itself, like I should have done last turn. And then we're gonna use its effect to scale the Wild Hope. Wild Hope. Yeah, now we just summon back the 2 pendulums. And then we set a trap and we just go to battle. Bye bye. Watch him flip drowning. No, we saw him search elegance. It's not drowning. Oh, we have the best draw on our deck. But we don't have any back row, which is kind of concerning, I guess. Okay, let's, Oh, is he just gonna disconnect? No, he's not gonna disconnect. Yeah, let's see. We're probably gonna add more Sasirikis. I think our turn 1 ball is just gonna be a wall of Sasirikis. We're also gonna grab the Wild Hope and set it to our skill. Yeah, do that, and then Pendulum summon for free. Boom, boom, boom. Put this on defense. 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 Now we have a wall of monsters that will hopefully protect us until the end of our opponent's turn. So seal tombs and pass. I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, Sasiriki needs free attacks to get over. We're playing Darklords. Oh wow, this Sealed Tombs is gonna carry us so far. If he's playing Darklords. Also, thank goodness we went first, because if we didn't go first, he could just activate a Darklord monster effect and then decrease his life points, so we can't have a lower life point than our opponent to use our skill. But now, I don't think there's a lot he could do. Yeah, he could add contact, but he couldn't activate it. And because he couldn't activate it, he couldn't get it to the graveyard, which means he couldn't activate it during the next turn, but of course he could still activate a Darklord monster effect to send it from their hand to the graveyard. But that means they also have 1 less revive. And they're forced to do stupid stuff like this, like discarding Amdusk to add itself back to the hand. And he could get another search, I suppose. Well, what is he searching? He maybe search something like a Desires. It's not gonna out my board. The problem is that I have 3 monsters and 2 of them are Sasirikis. And Sasiriki is probably one of the most annoying stallers in the game. And why is he changing everything to a zombie? What implications does this have? Is this just a bootleg bootleg seal tombs because some decks can't use zombies for the type. Okay, let's make Phoenix. We need to see a start. I don't know if we can because it's the World Championships. And I'm pretty sure you couldn't do that, unfortunately. If it's ranked, you could, but yeah. I'm pretty sure all KC Cups and World Championships don't let you look at your opponent's deck. Which is kind of a shame, really. I didn't even use Nightmare Unicorn's effect. Oh wait, he's not negating me. I was gonna be so... I was gonna laugh so hard if he uses the effect to negate my unicorn, but I haven't even activated my effect of the unicorn. Okay, at least he's not that dumb. But he's not that much better either because it misses timing if he tries to summon Superbia. So he can't use its effect when it's summoned. There's this stupid thing called missing the timing. Now we just pop both of his monsters. And go to battle. There we go. Oh wait, we could see their deck. Okay. I guess you only couldn't see their deck when it's like stage 2. He's playing Super Team Buddy Force. Oh wow. Okay, otherwise it's a pretty standard Darklord deck. He's playing Morningstar, which is kind of weird. It's not a very good card. He's not playing Desires. He's playing a single copy of MST. A single copy of Breakthrough Skill. I don't think that's necessary at all. Because of... they already have a negate on their trap. You know, I would play 3 copies of Nas-10. Just because it's a pretty good free summon. Kind of mad. They're playing 2 copies of Nightmare Zebras.